Okay, shit that people say to a specific tall woman. Me, round 2. My name is Katie, I'm 6'2", and I'm pissed off about it. I realize now, having a big screen looking back at me, that I do look half naked. I have extra time, I'm about to go out, and I just want to clarify, I didn't like dress up for this video or something. I feel a little absurd right now. Anyways, okay. So, again, this video is going to be targeted towards the female audience who's on the larger side, the glamazons out there, the avatars. The first video that I recorded was basically comments that women get who are tall, that are just from people who have never seen a tall person before, or a tall woman, I should clarify. And like if you're standing in line or something and they turn around and it's the first encounter, like the comment that just pops out of their mouth, like, oh my god, like you're tall, how tall are you? And like, just like the comments that just unravel. This is going to be basic comments that come from friends of friends or new acquaintances, and you would think that they would be the same, but they're not. They are not. You already know how tall the person is, right? Because you've had the first encounter, so they already know that you're however tall you are. But it is a whole different ballpark. And so I have, like I said, I have extra time. I'm just going to record it now because a lot of these comments, and this is page 3 and 4, by the way. Well, pretty much 3, because, anyways. A lot of these comments I'm going to get later on tonight because I have friends going out. So anyways. Okay. Oh, I also have to tell you, I used the "you'd be worth the climb" comment. Not effective. My friend and I went out a couple weekends ago, and she was ordering a drink, and I was standing at a bar, and God, like, just serves me this guy on a silver platter who was probably like 6'5". He would probably tell me he's 6'7". Anyways, and so I'm just kidding. I looked up at him, and I told my friend, I was like, I'm going to use the comment. And she's like, oh, do it, do it. Actually, she was like, don't do it, don't do it. And I looked at him, and I cleared my throat obnoxiously loud, and I was like, I said, you'd be worth the climb. And he kind of like looked down at me, and he was like, thank you. He goes, was that your pickup line? And I was about to answer and say, like, obviously, yes, it is. When this blonde chick walks up to him, who was like 5 foot tall, which is how the world works. But she walked up to him and like yanked on his arm and stole him away from me. On behalf of the tall women out there, do you notice that the tall guys are always with like 5 foot tall chicks? And I know I'm going to get a lot of like hate comments for that one, but save some of us for it. Like, save some tall guys for us. Anyways, okay. So, there are 3 phases that shorter people go through when you're going out with like a group of friends. Friends of friends. Let's say you're all going out to a movie, but there's that one tall girl. There's that one tall girl in the group. Let's say we go to a movie and we're all standing around waiting to either pay for our ticket or waiting for friends. I will always find myself standing next to a really short girl who will go through three phases. And this is, again, just based on observation. The first comment that she will make, always a little short girl, I like to refer to as the inadequacy comment. And again, this is just my observation. She will make some sort of comment like this. I feel so short. You make me feel short, I feel so little, you make me feel small. Some sort of comment about how she feels small or inadequate in comparison. Again, this is just observation. I'm not saying that you are inadequate. I'm just saying. Okay. A couple seconds will go by. I usually don't say anything. And then they go into what I call the immediate amendatory phase, where they will say something like this. But I mean, I wish I was tall, though. Like, they'll correct themselves, almost like it kind of has sunk in that they've said something that's maybe a little insensitive. And they'll go, they'll start to think about it, and then they'll start to, like, go back on their comment. They'll say, well, I mean, I wish I was taller. Not as tall as you, but taller. I mean, I would take some of your inches, but I wouldn't switch with you. I would be tall. I don't want to be as tall as you. And, like, they'll correct themselves. So now they've made, like, 2 significant comments. And I still haven't said anything, and they realize that they've just dug themselves deeper into the hole. And so then they'll go into, and every girl who's tall knows what I'm talking about. They go into the at least comments. The at least. They'll say, at least you're proportionate. I had a patient once compare me to this pedigree dog that was apparently like several inches taller at its withers than the other dogs of its AKC group or something. And he's literally like explaining this to me. And it's like the dog was proportionate and didn't realize that it was that big until it was standing next to all the other. Anyways, I couldn't even, I was thinking some things, but I couldn't say anything. Like literally, at least you're proportionate. At least you've got your face. They always do that. And someone made a comment on my first one, like, at least you're pretty. Like, not all is lost. Like at least like you have your face. At least you can see all the exit signs. I've gotten that one a lot. When would I ever need like, if there's a fire? Like, does smoke not rise? Wouldn't I be, like, in the category of, like, unfortunates if they're, like, the exit signs? At least you can reach things. That's actually true. I do like reaching things. At least you can see over people's heads at concerts and stuff. At least. And then things usually get quiet after this because I still haven't said anything and they just, like, walk away. Let's see. Shout out to my friend Aminta, who I will be seeing in approximately 10 minutes. She's 5'7", and she's like my clubbing buddy. However, there is this point in the night when we both had a couple of drinks. She's 5'7". She'll be wearing like 3-inch heels, and this is again after she's had a couple drinks, and she'll look at me. So now she's like 5'10", and she'll go, "We're the same height," and she'll scream it at me, and it always makes me laugh because I'm like, we are. We're not the same height. I love you, Aminta. Okay, these are comments that are going to come from friends, like established friends who know not to make the comment, but they have to say something that is like regarding height, but they know not to make the comment. We're 7 minutes, over 7 minutes. I apologize for I do ramble. Anyways, and then family members who want to make the comment. This, you'll know what I'm talking about, and I have to do this totally in character. They go like this. They get like this. They go, "Can you reach that for me?" And they say it very, very cautiously because they know that I talk enough about my height without provocation that, like I said, it's like there's like a little tiny wick, and they're worried that that's like sparking it, and it's not. Like I'll dust the ceiling fans or change the light bulbs, whatever you need me to do. "Can you reach that for me?" And then as soon as I get it down, it's usually like grandma or something. The minute I get it, they're always like, good job, like patting me on the back. Like, that really, you did that, that was awesome. If I could do that, I wish I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't switch height with you. I mean, but I wish, I could reach things like that. "Could you get that down for me?" I'm not kidding. Whenever I go over to my grandma's house, she's like ecstatic because, like I said, all the light bulbs get changed. All the ceiling fans get dusted. It's funny. This is something that happened a lot when I was growing up, when I was like 5'10" and 5'11", and I was like really, really like very insecure about it. Like now it just kind of pisses me off, but it's only like in relation to other people talking about it. But I used to really, really hate being tall. I hated being tall. And my aunts, who were like 35 to 40 at the time, who were about 5'7", always 5'7" chicks, what is the deal? They used to always go, "Well, people used to tell me I was tall. I was the tallest girl in my high school." And and it didn't really help, but it's kind of funny. Like I have studied a lot of biology. I'm not really sure that I 100% think that we're going in my direction where we're all going to be avatars one day. Because it seems like for some reason people are getting shorter, but at the same time, like some of us are getting taller, you know what I mean? And that's probably why everyone seems like they're getting shorter. But anyways, I know one day I'll be looking up at these skyscrapers and just like, well, I was 6'2" in high school and people used to tell me I was tall. 9.5 minutes. Okay. Shout out, to the drive-thru at Taco Bell that has this sign that says, "If you're 9 feet or over, duck." Okay, it only pisses me off because when I'm driving and there are people in the car with me, like, Not cool, Taco Bell. Do you think I don't get comments? I get comments. I'm not 9 feet. Who's 9 feet? Nobody's 9 feet. Come on. Nobody's gonna duck. I'm gonna do a response, a short response. Christ. A short response to a comment that I got from someone who wanted to know shit that tall girls say. And there wasn't much, so I can probably do this in, running out of time. Okay, sweet Jesus, these pants are too short. I say that a lot. These sleeves aren't long enough. I had a boyfriend once who contacted me, and he was an avatar. He was a big guy. And someone asked him why he was so tall. And so he contacted me. These bangs. He contacted me and wanted to know what the response that he should use is. And I'm the girl to go to. If you need like some kind of smart-ass response to a height comment, let me know and I will come up with something. This was a total just bitch comment. If someone, ladies, you have my permission to use this, to steal this from me, but if someone comes up to you and says, why are you so tall? You say, because I'm biologically superior, biatch, say hello to the future. I think that a lot. I've never actually said it. I feel like I would get like smacked by. Ouch. I say that a lot when I like smack my head on door frames, ceiling fixtures, basement pipes, the ceilings of various small cars. Like that always like get you like when you're trying to get in. Try to compare height with me and I will jump on you with a knife between my teeth, you short bastard. That is definitely a thought. But that's pretty much whenever someone tries to compare height with me. These goddamn sleeves. Oh, and then I have to do the sigh with my last like 15 seconds. Every tall girl knows the sigh. Bangs. Okay. This is the sigh. Whenever you come up with all your little, how tall are you? How tall is your mom? Did you get fed Miracle Grow? Have you ever been to Japan? Or, it goes like this. That's a very common response. So anyways, I apologize for these super long videos. I know I've had like maybe 3,000 views on my last video, and all these other people who have tall videos have like hundreds of thousands of views, and I have a feeling it's because of like the attention span of America. Like nobody wants to sit for 13 minutes. Although some of you do, and I know it's tall women. I know it's tall women. So leave a comment. That's it. I think in my next video I'm going to probably do like a reenactment of what it's like to stand in line at Walmart at like 11 o'clock on like a Saturday night. I don't know, like I'm pretty sure tall women know what I'm talking about. Like that's when I get the majority of my comments is at Walmart. So shout out to Carlos, by the way. I know he'll watch this and he'll enjoy it. So bye.